Hi, this is a review of the Teclast A15 from merrymobiles.com. This is a 9-inch tablet, and we'll get to that in a minute. So the box has a nice retail kind of packaging. You can see it actually has the website on it, the brand. It's not a generic box. You know, not a whole lot else on the box except for what you saw on the front. When you open it up, got some foam padding. The tablet itself. Here it is. As you can see, I've been using it. Smudged with fingerprints. Easy enough to clean. And in the rest of the box, you will find a power supply. And it's got a larger connector than some, right there. And it is rated at 5 volt, 2.5 milliamps. US-based power supply, as I'm in the US. Comes with a micro USB to standard USB adapter cable. Comes with a micro USB to standard USB cable. A package of headphones, which you all know the quality of these headphones. And packaging, and it does have a little manual in it. And the manual is in Chinese. Imagine that. Yeah, no English to be found. So there you have it. That's the contents of the box. Now, onto the device itself. This is a 9-inch tablet. And the cool thing about this tablet is it has a resolution of 1280 by 800. That's the highest resolution I've seen on a tablet. It has 1 gig of RAM. And it's running the Rockchip RK2918 1.2 gigahertz processor with the graphics processor of the GC800. Currently it's running Android 2.3.4, but it's supposed to be upgraded to Ice Cream Sandwich soon. 1 gig of internal DDR3 RAM with 8 gig of NAND flash, and a 16 by 10 viewing angle. So I'm going to start this booting up here. And it actually, it boots up pretty quick. It's actually a pretty nice device. Also going to see. And on the top of it here, there's nothing on this side, you know, nothing here. And again, still nothing here. So all you have on for the ports, you've got the power. This is power LED, just so you know it's plugged in. Headphone. This is the micro USB. This is a volume rocker. The micro SD and the microphone connection there, and as you can see it's booted up here, and the power button. And on the back you just have a speaker, and it does give you the model and specs there, and also the names of the ports. So the screen is actually very nice. It's bright. The resolution really does show off. I'm going to see if I can fix the color here so it looks a little more natural. There you go. That should be, yeah, that's better. A little more of the actual color I see. That way you can see it. And I've already installed quite a few applications, because the great thing about this device, it actually comes with a full market already installed and ready to go. So you don't have to worry about any of that, you know, trying to install a market, or if you're worried about those things. And there is a forum community that's starting to grow out on SlateDroid.com. Again, you can see those links on the video. So the device itself has a high resolution. It is running Ice Cream Sandwich. Or actually no, this is running, sorry, it's running Gingerbread. It just looks like Ice Cream Sandwich because it comes with an overlay, which is kind of the best of both worlds at this point. Ice Cream Sandwich still has a little bit of work to do on it. In the settings, you'd see you got the wireless, sound, display, all your usual settings. Under display, there's brightness, you know, control, screen timeouts. One thing you'll notice on those ports there, this doesn't have HDMI out on it. So if you need a tablet that can output to a TV, projector, what have you, this is probably not going to be the option for you. They do make USB to micro USB to HDMI adapters, but the problem is the device itself has to support the adapter. I've tried an MHL one on this, and so far I haven't had any luck with it. So maybe there'll be some people developing and making that run in the future, but as it stands right now, that doesn't appear to be an option. also try to adjust one more thing here just to make sure we're, yeah, let's get you a little more focused. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, sorry about that. Now, if we go to About, it says About Energy Tablet. You can see the status, you know, MAC address, battery information, things like that. Models listed as A15, E6C2. Android version is 2.3.1 actually, according to this. The kernel version and the firmware. Firmware looks like it's dated 212 or 12, no, actually 12/20, 2011. I think. Hard to tell. No. Oh, 1/11/2012. How about that? So hard to tell on those. Right there. And language and keyboard. You know, you get quite a selection of languages with Android. This is usually pretty much standard with all Android devices. You get the same languages for the menu and everything there. In terms of internal storage, I have a 32 gig card plugged into here currently. That's what you see there. But it is an 8 gig device, 6.3 gigs available for data, and I'm down to 316 megabytes available for applications. But you can increase that by using a program like Apps to SD, and you can move applications over if you need to. Otherwise, it has all the same, you know, Android principles, everything you've seen there. In terms of applications, it came with a few basic ones, but again, having full market, it makes it fully open and easy to use. And I've installed the system one here in the system info. And just to verify, we can go in here and we can see that it is 1280 by 800 resolution. It's at a 1.0 density, scale density, X DPI is 160, and the Y DPI is 133. So they are true when they state the resolution. Now, there are some questions, is it an IPS tablet? And it's a little hard to say. I don't believe it's an IPS screen. It is a very nice, very vibrant, high-resolution screen. Now, just for comparison's sake, I've got an Lenovo 7 Aurora here, and this is an IPS screen. It is 1024 by 600 resolution. It's also a 7-inch tablet. As you can see, they are both very bright, and if we tilt them here, I mean, overall you can still kind of see, but right there might be the telling case. You can still really see the Lenovo 7 with IPS, whereas this gets a little, the viewing angle is not quite as nice. We turn them this way, yeah. So I think it's a very good screen on the Teclast A15. It is not an IPS screen, but it does not claim to be an IPS screen. And again, that was the Lenovo 7 Aurora, was the other tablet I brought over. Very good tablet. Some issue with supply and demand right now. Lots of demand and very little supply. But if you're looking for a larger tablet, this is a nice 9-inch tablet. Reminds me a bit of the FlyTouch 3 that when that was out, but this is again a better build and a better quality tablet, also a much better processor and internal specifications. Now, I also forgot to mention on the case, it does have kind of a smoothed edge here on the top and bottom, a little bit rounded, which is nice. It makes it feel a little thinner. It is a little bit of a bigger tablet. One thing I have noticed that I want to say, when it's been on for a while or you're doing a lot of heavy tasking, processing, the side over here, which I'm guessing is where the CPU is, can get pretty warm. And so you just need to be careful about that. Make sure, you know, you kind of have open air, and that, you know, if it gets really warm, just give it a break, set it down, and let your hand sit. In terms of build quality, it's not bad. I've seen, you know, a little better, but it is plastic, plastic on the sides. And I mean, it's strong. It's good, strong plastic. But I have seen a little better build. But it gets the job done. Now, I forgot to mention, there is a front camera here. There is no back camera. So let's get on to some actual applications and how well they run. I'm going to just load up Fruit Ninja here. and nobody cares about faint. And volume, no, I don't want to keep playing. So pretty good speaker volume. Now it is a 5-point multi-touch screen. And as you see, when I put 6 points on there, it gets a little confused. So 5 points. Fruit Ninja runs nice. The processor, you know, the Rock Chip processor has already been proven as a good processor. It can handle games. It can play, you know, pretty much the games you want to play. And again, the screen is really nice. It's big. If you're looking for a larger tablet, if you do a lot of web surfing or ebook reading, this could really be a good device for you. So as you can see, performance on Fruit Ninja is good. Good. There we go. And exit out of there. Bloop. And I also did test Shadowgun on this, and I was able to get Shadowgun to run. And actually, we'll just do a little quick demo of it here. So here we go. Now this is running on a very high resolution screen, so naturally performance would be a little less than on something of a lower resolution. But as you can see, it is playable. It's not quite as smooth as some of the other devices I've played it on. But you can play it. Going to end all the applications. Now, because of the screen, I just want to show real quick some PDFs, if I can. I got A Tale of Two Cities here. And you can see, and also if we turn it upright here. Come on. The resolution really pays off if you want to read books or things like that. And I've got a comic here. And it actually, you're able to see the full page and you'd be able to read it on this device. You know, going this way, but if you also need it to be larger, you can always rotate it and see everything there. And web browsing, real quick. Okay, and let's go to Merry Mobiles. Go. Merry Mobile's a good website, reliable website to buy from, in my opinion. I do recommend them to friends and family still, even though they're the ones who provide the tablets for reviews that you've all watched and enjoy. They really, I feel, try to do right by their customers where they can. So on their website, you can find the Teclast A15. And as you can see, it lists the specs, currently priced at $219.99. And all the stats. And again, the web browsing, the quality with the screen, I mean, even when the text is small, you can still read it well. Really is a nice little device here. And again, if you're looking for a nice 9-inch tablet, this is a good way to go. The price is right. I would definitely say it's worth checking out. Thanks for watching.